Welcome, everybody. Whew. Let's all take a deep breath. I know I need one after some of the things we've seen today, huh? Okay. So readiness is everything, especially on this journey. I think that's what I've been learning today. Now, before we begin here in this pod, I want us to take a moment to look at the space around us, look at our fellow travelers, because unlike the galaxy, this room is finite, but we do take care of each other in this pod. We protect each other's bodies. So notice how much space you have. And now it's time to begin. So we'll begin with the proper stance. So like the trees of Endor, we are grounded. Your feet are about hip width apart, one foot slightly forward, and a soft bend in the knees. Yes, good. You're gonna hold your hands to center, and your saber will be upright, like the spires of Batu. You'll see those tomorrow. Yes, exactly, thank you, Kate. And your shoulders are gonna be back. Stand firm, hold your ground. Good. You're focused, you're strong. Yes, this is ready position. Okay, relax. Good. And now let's see that ready position one more time. Good. Excellent. All right, you can relax one more time. Good. All right, now we're gonna move on to ready position. I know, I just like to tease you. Okay, you guys are quick. You're quick as Kadu. I hear you'll need that reaction time in the sublight lounge later. I hear it gets pretty busy. All right, travelers, thank you for your patience. And now, eyes up front. These are our training remotes. They have been used in lightsaber training for generations. Today, you will continue this legendary tradition. Now, the training remotes will fire low-power energy blasts, which you must deflect with your lightsaber. But before each blast, you will see a blue tracer beam. Now, this tracer beam is not the blast, okay? It's simply a guide or an indicator to show you where the blast will come from. Now, when you face the training remote, that's right, Kate. Yes. Never gets old. When you face the training remote, you will meet the beam, block the blast, and then return to center. You will meet the beam, block the blast, return to center. Very important, okay? Yes. Now, this one's for you. You're welcome. When you face the training remote, you will notice that training with a saber is a discipline, right? But that's for you. But it's also an art. So how you block the blast, it may look different from your fellow travelers. And that's okay, because art is as unique as you are. This one's for you. This is for you, Kate. So don't be afraid to experiment with how the saber feels in your hands, how it moves with your body, as long as you focus on also protecting your fellow travelers. All right, it's time to face the training remote. Let's see that ready position that we learned. Activate the lightsaber, deep breath, and engage. Then move to the back, and everyone else zigzag forward. Good. Take a deep breath. And activate those sabers. Good. Engage. Remember to return to center. Yes, good. Good adjustment. Excellent return to center. So much control. Good reach, good extension. Yes. Excellent. Good, okay. Deactivate your lightsabers and let's rotate one more time. And once we've rotated, let's hold for a minute. I want to check in. How's everybody feeling? Great. Yes? I saw strong stances. I saw parrying with precision. I saw patience. I think you might be ready for a greater challenge. Would you like to try something more advanced? Yeah! Yes? Okay. Yeah! Good, good, Kate. Me too. So, now the blasts will come more quickly, and those wielding sabers, you may not be able to deflect every blast. So this could get a little bit challenging. So, now we're going to introduce exactly 2 new roles. So the 2 positions directly behind the front, positions 2 and 3, please raise your hands. Yes. you will be shielding everyone behind you. You're going to do this by blocking the energy blasts with your bare hands, which will be holding these shields. So if your hand was raised, please come to the shield wall, take a shield, and then return to your positions. Now these shields were specially designed for training, but like the shields carried into battle by the clone troopers, they are built to withstand blaster fire. So with a shield, you will both see and feel the impact of these blasts. Now, once you've got your shield, return to your position, and we'll practice that ready position with the shield. You're going to hold it at center, facing forward. Use that same stance, feet planted firmly. Let me see that ready position, shields. Excellent, Kate. You're so ready. I love it. And I love your joy. Joy is what powers us. Good. Okay, let's see that ready position. Shields. Good. Nice and centered. Excellent. All right, lightsabers. Upright. Activate those sabers. Remember, the blast will come quickly. Work together. Concentrate. And engage. Things I've seen, people I care about, beings I care about that are in danger. And we, the Saja, we have a ritual that we use when we find ourselves feeling off balance. This ritual, it's a call and response. We use it to connect ourselves to the people and the beings around us. So this ritual, this call and response, it's together as one. And I wonder if you would try that with me now. Will you? Yes. Okay, good. Then plant your feet and respond as one when I say together. 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 Yes, I'll say together. You respond as one. Let's try again. That's okay. It's okay. This room is for learning. This room is for learning. Let's try again. Together. As one. Yes, plant your feet. Breathe. Send your energy forward. Together. As one. Yes, this is how we send energy to those who need our strength. Good. Right position. Activate those sabers. And engage. Yes?
Yes.
Perhaps a little more challenging than we were ready for. But that's what life is, right? That's what being in this galaxy is meeting challenges that we aren't ready for. Now, one of the greatest Jedi Masters ever known began his training just like this. Luke Skywalker, with his master, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like those before you, you stuck together. You faced this challenge with courage and conviction.
Ready they are not. Trust, faith, belief. Open yourself to the Force. Then, not just what is can you see, but what will be. Yes. The light of the Force guide you, it will. Then, sense where the blast will be. You can.
Sense where the blast will be. Travelers, yes, your focus and the turmoil on this ship, Master Yoda's teaching, it has me sensing something. I think that perhaps the tracer beam was a distraction. I led you to follow the beam, but we need to follow our intuition. So we're going to face the training remotes again, without the tracer beam to guide us. Okay?
Yeah.
Kate, you're going to be first. Okay? But don't worry, we're all here with you. In fact, I want everyone to gather around Kate. Gather around behind Kate and I, where we're centered, as close as you're comfortable. Good. Okay, now Kate, travelers. In ancient texts, the Force was described as an aura. Now some might see a premonition of where the blast will strike, as if the very air is alive with sparks of light. So Kate, I want you to look beyond your saber, okay? Look beyond the remote and broaden your vision to what surrounds it. We're all gonna work together, don't worry. And if you see the slightest vision, any spark of intuition, that is where you move your saber, your body, all of you, sensing where the blast will be, all right? Now, travelers, sometimes the Force is an aura, and sometimes it's help from a friend. So if you see signs of the Force, call them out. Be together with Kate. Let's review what we learned before. Let's review that call and response. We are together.
As one.
Yes. All right, Kate, activate your lightsaber. We're all with you, okay?
Kate.
Woo!
Kate.
Hey, look for signs of the Force. If you see them, call them out. Yes. 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 Good. Keep going. Work together. Listen to your fellow travelers. Down. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes. Down. Yes. Yes.
You're doing it, Kate.
Kate. Travelers. All of you together. Just did you sense where the blast would be, and you trusted the intuition of those around you. That is important, isn't it? Trusting other people is so important. That is the Force, Kate. Could it be that all of you are... Quickly, everyone, return to your positions.
Are you crying?
Yes, I am. Yes. All right, now before we begin, I want us to open our minds to the Force, okay? So say after me, I am one with the Force.
I am one with the Force.
Yes. Sabers up, shields forward. And to you in the back, our support, focus, and energy down the path. Each of us has a role. Right, we are together. All right, engage. Trust your intuition. Trust that the Force will show you.
Down, Kate. Down.
Good.
Upright. Upright. Up left.
Down right.
Up left, Kate. Left.
What are you doing?
pod learns along with us. I have to say, well, before we continue, if you've got a shield, please put it back on the shield. Travelers, you have to know that each of you has an extraordinary gift. Thank you. Thank you. This was your training session, but every time I come into this pod, I learn something, and it's from you, each of you. And from this pod, too. I learned patience. I learned patience in this room as well. But in a lifetime of learning, I have read, and I have studied, and I have believed. And now, there continues to be turbulence and turmoil in this galaxy and on this ship. But now I have hope. The Force is with you. It's with all of us.
First steps you've taken. Good. Ready you are. The journey ahead. May the Force be with you.
Travelers, if I am in need of your support in the future, will you respond to my call? Yes. Thank you. Then once more, plant your feet, breathe, send your energy forward when I say together. Yes, it's been my honor. I wish you safe journeys and true adventures. Thank you.